Hey guys!
Alright folks, we're here today to check out a Patreon request from the Patrono right here. The name of the band is Grima, and the name of the song is Skull Gatherers. Apparently they're a new band signed to Napalm Records. Alright, ready for this?
Yeah.
Let's fucking go. Let's check this out. Dude, what the the fuck was that?
Dude, you know what's crazy is like that instrument was there the whole time, but it sounded better when it was being in the background of everything.
Was it?
It was. Did you not hear it?
No, I didn't actually.
It was in the background, not the whole time, but it would show up here and there, and I would hear it, and it sounds.
It's an accordion.
It sounds really,
that instrument,
dude. But it sounds really good with the guitars, and I'll after the video I'll pull back, and you really gotta listen because it's. If you may think it's the guitars, if you overlook it, if you don't know it's there, then you're not gonna. No,
I'll take your word for it. So it was there. So that's why it popped in at this point in time because I'm like,
because it was
why
already
the
in
fuck
the song.
is it there?
It was already in the song.
Okay,
but
fair enough.
Such a weird I don't think it should. I don't think it should have ended like that, dude. Because it doesn't sound good without anything
on its
there.
own.
Yeah.
No, it's not appealing at all.
No. It should have. It should have. If you want to bring it back how you had it before, as an underline with the guitar. It sounded really good.
But anyways.
But just end it off how it ended. And also, sadly, I really like the instrumental for this song, but the vocals are not doing it for me.
I feel the other way around.
Really? What? Okay. What? Are you kidding me?
The instrumental was very repetitive.
Yeah, but that for me it calls for different vocals. It calls for like Peter Steele deep.
No,
yes,
no, get the fuck
with
out
a little
of here.
bit of harsh vocals here and there.
Get the fuck out of
in
here.
in those like weirdly blackened rock type sound.
Dude, you're way off.
Dude, no.
For anybody who likes, listen, I'm just gonna say this: anybody who's a fan of Harakiri for the Sky, this shit hits home like.
Yeah, but I'm more for Harakiri in the ground, 6 feet under, and even 6 feet under also could stay there too.
No. I think this is a band for fans of Harakiri for the Sky. This band is like.
And the thing is, it's good. Like, I would listen to this band more. I would actually listen to this band more.
I love those. The same reason I like these vocals is the same reason why I like Harakiri for the Sky and you don't.
I don't like the vocals, but the music is enough for me to be like, okay, I could listen to this more because this seems like something I could listen to on the way home where, I'm more.
It's like almost like a. It's like a post-black metal, but melodic death metal at the same time.
My brain will turn the vocals into just another part of the song, more of like ambience, so I can enjoy it a lot more. Because also, there's nothing else wrong, in my opinion, there's nothing else wrong with the song. It's just the vocals. That's my opinion, right?
Yeah.
So I'm able to listen to the music and just use the vocals as just part of the song.
So you don't mind the shtick of the tree people?
I don't mind the shtick. Whatever, have your shtick, man. I like the guys who worship the sun god. Those guys are pretty cool too. So whatever. If you have a shtick, you have a shtick. It's cool as fuck. But just listen.
Dude, there's shticks and there's shticks.
Listen to me.
The fucking mask looked like the fucking Jester from In Flames.
Listen to me. The vocals and the music do not go together.
I disagree 100%. On that, I disagree.
They don't go together that much. Like they do go together, but I don't like his style of harsh vocals.
Okay, but I'm not surprised that this is your take because you don't like Harakiri for the Sky. And Harakiri for the Sky, the vocals are very.
I think Harakiri. I also don't like
the vocals. You didn't mind the sound either.
I was like, but it wasn't enough for me to overlook it. This is enough.
Because Harakiri for the Sky, the vocals go even more unhinged than here.
For me, the instrumental is enough for me to overlook the vocals.
No, because the vocals is not as unhinged as JJ's vocals on Harakiri for the Sky.
They're more like, but
the two bands are very similar.
They're very similar, but my thing is, I would enjoy this a lot more if you want to keep the harsh vocals.
I don't have any issue with the vocals at all. My issue is the repetition.
I'm okay with the repetition because I like how it sounds.
I like how it sounds too.
And it's one of those things where it's repetitive, but I like the sound, so I'm okay with it.
I like the sound too, but it's super repetitive.
I hear the accordion.
And I think the accordion at the end was, in my opinion, should have been there.
Not needed at all.
But to me, this song, in order for that repetition to really work, that song needed like a bridge somewhere of either just the guitar or just like an ambiance piece. maybe a reverse of roles where the guitar is a layer and the accordion is the main thing on the front. It needed something to break the song. I don't mind the repetition, but even in songs where I like the repetition, there is something within that song that breaks the like it's repetitive, but there's one element, either be a solo, a bridge, like a little built-in interlude, something. And to me, this song doesn't have that. It's just like it's a continuous fucking loop. I didn't mind the vocals. That's just what I enjoyed about the song. It got old for me. It got repetitive.
For me, it
that's
didn't.
all.
For me, just hear me out. Hear me out. I've been
Fuck, that's
hearing
all
you
I've been.
out.
I just this is all I said.
For me, okay, if you want to keep harsh vocals in the song fully, like nothing else.
I don't think you can do this song with clean vocals.
No,
dude.
hold on.
Peter Steele voice? Are you
Not
kidding
Peter Steele,
me?
but I'm thinking like, if you could, in certain parts, you need the harsh vocals because it calls for it.
The only way you
but
can
I think the harsh vocals should be different from this.
The only way you can do clean vocals.
Hold on, fuck. The harsh vocals can be different, right? In the harsh vocal, but in some of the parts where it's just like dum 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 dum, and it's more of like it has the rock feel, but it's like black and rock, but not like how you would listen to a lot of black and rock. It's in those portions some like atmospheric, like deep like vocals as less of vocal, like kind of like
almost
singing.
like Wardruna, almost like just like humming.
Something
Wardruna
like that.
has lyrics,
some of that, but also with lyrics in those parts where it's more black and rock. I feel like that would sound so fucking good. Some deep atmospheric ass like vocals, and then in the parts where I think there should be harsh vocals, maybe these vocals, but maybe other vocals could come in. If it is like Wardruna, then these vocals work well because also you're using the vocals as another instrument, kind of like how you'd be using the clean ones. So I would be okay with that. Or you use different vocals, but these vocals, the whole song, I didn't like.
It adds to the repetition that the song have.
But the repetition of the song wouldn't
because
feel...
songs where the music...
Hold on. How'd your horses, man? The repetition of the song feels repetitive, and because of those vocals, and I like the instrumental, right? And I like that it's repetitive because I like how it sounds, and I'm okay with it being repetitive. But the vocals is what
just adds to it.
It adds to it, which ruins it for me. If you had the two sets of vocals, you wouldn't feel that way at all. You wouldn't feel that way at all.
I must have been speaking Chinese up until now, because I just said this song needed something to break the repetition,
and that's what would break the repetition.
So, either like a musical piece, like a bridge, a solo, an atmospheric piece, or you could use a different change of vocals. Yes, all of those elements would break the repetition. Perfect. I like songs that have this sort of sound that repeats and was like for example, Midnight, a band that does a lot of songs that are short, compact, with a lot of fucking repetition. But they do different things in the song that creates dynamics. So even though the song is repetitive, it doesn't feel repetitive because those songs are also short. Like a song from a band like Midnight, they're normally like around 3 minutes.
5 minutes.
This is 5 minutes. So like, there's so many little things you have to take in consideration. If you're gonna have a song that's this repetitive and that goes over the 3-minute mark, you need something to break that repetition, either from a musical standpoint or from a vocal standpoint. The fact that the song is repetitive musically and repetitive vocally, it just makes the whole thing feel like I'm in this infinity loop here.
Yes, but I also,
and that's what I don't like.
But I personally think if you change,
I don't have an issue with the vocal style or the vocal delivery.
I wouldn't have, and I said I don't like the vocal style, but I wouldn't have a problem with it if there was some clean vocals with it, because then you can make up for the fact that those harsh vocals are muddled, like kind of like murmy.
But
right, but I feel like changing the instrumental itself doesn't fix it. If you change the instrumental but keep the vocals, you're still gonna have the same problem.
I don't know if you will. I think you will. But from a vocal standpoint, in a song like this is my opinion. In a song like this, if you're gonna throw clean vocals in there, it has to be female clean vocals.
No,
in my opinion,
some nice velvety deep, like aura filled vocals, some like great like deep vocals would like
Give me an example. Can you throw me an example to
of someone who
someone
has,
who I would recognize the vocals, and then obviously
I'm thinking, man. I'm thinking because also like for some reason, when the accordion came in with the guitar in those portions, it made me think of a band that's nothing like this. It made me think of Molchat Doma, which is a Belarusian like doom band. They make like not metal, but it's like doom music, like very doomer style music. And his vocals are also very deep, and he has this like sense of lifelessness, like all like when he's singing, it feels like life is leaving him, right? But his vocals are not harsh; they're like deep, and he sings in whatever they speak in Belarus or Belarus, right? So his vocal style is something I would put in there. If anyone listens to Molchat Doma or wants to check out Molchat Doma, his vocal style is perfect, and you're telling me you can't find anyone with some deep, like clean vocals, deep clean vocals with those rock, black and rock. It's been done before. So some deep vocals with some black and rock. It's not like it's out of the wheelhouse of possibilities.
I'm not saying
But then I feel like in the other parts you can maybe keep those vocals, those harsh vocals, in the ones that call for it. But I feel like it's wasting the instrumental on the parts where it doesn't need to be. Some nice. I'm telling you, if you heard some nice, deep, clean vocals on those parts, you'd feel how I feel.
I just stick to what I said. The song is super repetitive, and when you have a repetitive song musically and a repetitive song vocally in terms of the delivery, because it's not like there's some screams, it's not like there's no movement. It's like linear. What you get in the beginning is what you get in the end. Vocally, like there's no accents to it. There's no ebbs and flows. It's very linear. It makes the song super repetitive. I started off really enjoying it because I like the vocal style and I like the sound. But when once again, 5 minutes. If the song was 3 minutes, you can get it all. You can get away with
You
it.
can get away with it at 3
If
minutes.
it's 3 minutes, you get away with it, and the song is
I'd
great.
still feel the same way vocally, but I wouldn't feel like any part of it.
It's easier to digest if it's 3
way
minutes.
easier to digest.
It's easier
but it's
to
5
digest if
minutes,
it's 3 minutes.
of going around in circles.
It's too much, in my opinion. Now, I still stick with what I said. I think a song like this that has that harshness of vocals on one end, if you want to keep that repetition of sound on the other, someone like Sylvain, well, her name is not Sylvain, she's Catherine, but she's the singer in Sylvain, which is pretty much just her. But anyhow, the point being is someone like her would be perfect. Because I feel like a song like this, and the way the video comes together, there's an earth element to the way this whole song is put together. And to have a female voice on a track like this, it would create such a contrast. It would work really well. And I'm not saying the female vocals throughout the whole song. Just a little stretch. Just a little piece there. I think that would have helped. This song needed something. Either shorter, or if you want to keep the length, you need something to break the repetition.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Agreed.
It started off really well.
It
I
did,
really
it did.
like it, but then it became super repetitive.
Agreed.
But I don't have an issue with the vocals. I don't have an issue with the vocal style. I have an issue with the way everything is presented,
I have an
not
issue-
the vocal
For
delivery.
me, I have an issue with the vocals, but I would be willing to look like beside it if there was something else there. Like if those vocals were only in the parts that called for it.
To go back to Harakiri for the Sky, for example, right?
I don't want to go back to how to keep it.
No, but there's songs, like in songs where you just have JJ's vocals, and they're even more jarring than these ones. The song gives you a lot of different ebbs and flows. It's not like there's a 6-minute song on their record where like it's one riff played in loop.
I know.
So you can afford to have that kind of vocal delivery because at least musically you're going up and down. There's a lot of movement. Here it just feels like it's stuck. Like I really enjoyed it. I really liked it. But then when he got to the 3-minute mark and he started going over the 3-minute mark, it's like, you kind of lost me.
Yeah.
Kind of lost me. Because then everything becomes just noise. It becomes just one sound. Until I hear that freaking accordion at the end. Because I not even realized there was an accordion there to begin
we're
with.
gonna go back because once you hear it, it's
It's a layer, I
it's
guess.
a layer and it sounds really nice. It sounds really nice.
Anyways, it was an interesting band, I must say. I'm not a huge fan of the gimmick, but
Whatever. The Tree People, they're all Groot. I am Groot.
okay. It will be interesting to see what else the album has, though.
Yeah.
Because it's just one song. You cannot judge the whole book based on its
and
cover.
the thing is, as much as I don't like the vocals, I really like the instrumental, and I'm willing to look past it. So
well, at least check another song to see what that's going to be all about.
Yeah, because I really like the instrumental.
All right, guys, this is it for us. We'll see you all at the next one.
See ya.